It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Rivals 100 5-Star Challenge presented by Under Armour here in Atlanta, Georgia with 5-star wide receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones. I haven't seen him since January. You got big. He has added some good weight. And you've taken a sort of a Southeast tour during your spring break, so you visited a lot of schools. What schools did you check out down in Southeast?
We went to Tennessee, Alabama, Auburn, Florida State, and Florida.
All right, so there's 5 great schools. Was there one or two that you got a real good feel about as far as the relationship with the coaches or how they want to utilize you or the depth chart or anything like that?
Not necessarily one. All of the schools made me feel comfortable. All of the schools made it be known that they wanted me a lot. So.
Well, since you're a 5-star, let's go through all of them real quick. Tennessee, what'd you like?
Tennessee, it's a guy from Detroit, John Kelly, who's up there. So it's good to have people that you know at Tennessee. Coach Zanni, me and his relationship has been there since 8th grade, so it's always good to go down there and see them.
What about Alabama? What'd you like there?
Alabama was new to me. Went down there once for a 7-on-7 tournament, 8th grade, and to just come back and get a tour of the football facilities and the academic institutions was good.
What about Auburn?
We didn't get a chance to stay at Auburn that long as the other schools, but I enjoyed my time.
All right, and obviously you've got different offenses here, so I'll stop before I go to Florida and Florida State. But Tennessee runs a different offense than Alabama runs, and Alabama runs a different offense than Auburn. So, any particular offense that you feel you fit in the best, or scheme-wise, out of those 3?
Well, I haven't really done much looking into that. They've been showing me how I could fit into all their programs. So, right now, I'm just leaving it at that.
I imagine they're telling you you're going to be the marquee guy no matter what. Like, do they compare you to current receivers they have or guys they put in the NFL recently?
Yeah, all the time.
And how flattering is that to be compared to like I don't know, Amari Cooper or somebody like that? Do you hear that from every school?
Yeah, I hear that from a couple of schools. And like you said, it's an honor to be compared to some of the greatest people.
Doesn't matter though, right?
Right.
So Florida and Florida State, what did you like about Florida?
Florida, I had another guy from up by where I'm from, David Reese. It's real comfortable when you have people that you know. They're not going to tell you anything that you don't want to hear. They're going to tell you the real. Florida State was new to me, never visited, never really heard that much about Florida State, and I came away liking it.
All right, so Michigan, you took a visit to Michigan a couple weeks ago. You said it wasn't really a big deal. You go there often. So did you learn anything new? Did you, what was the experience like?
It was a good experience. I had a great time. Got to tour some of the medical facilities. Got to do some of the things outside of football that I definitely wanted to see at Michigan. And I learned a lot.
So people think, the big players for you, at least in the Midwest, are, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State. All 4 of those, I would imagine, are in your top 10. Is it accurate that those are the 4 big ones up there?
Well, every school in my top 10 really has an equal chance of me, and I'm all looking at them the same.
What school do you hear about the most on Twitter or social media that, DPJ is going to go to this school?
Probably be Michigan.
Yeah. Do you think it's just because the fan base is so active on Twitter?
Probably so.
So visits coming up. What do you want to do coming up?
I really don't know. I know I want to narrow it down to maybe a 7 or 5. Go from there, take my official visits, and go from there.
Do you know a couple schools you definitely want to check out officially?
Not yet. I know I want to get to USC, Florida, Florida State, Miami, and I'm not sure.
All right. And obviously the longer distance ones I would imagine would be more of an opportunity for an official visit, but would you take official visits to those 4 local schools, or do you think you just get there pretty easily?
I probably wouldn't take my official any local schools.
Distance destination visits?
Yes, sir.
All right. And when do you think you're going to drop that 7 or 5?
Maybe 7, maybe next month. I really don't know. I want to go trim it down to 5 going into the fall.
All right, last question. Which coach is recruiting you the hardest, whether it's a position coach or a head coach? Who is hitting you up constantly and the most?
Man, there's so many. I really can't even say who's hitting me up the most. They're all very active.
Do you have a comfort level with a particular wide receiver coach that you click with?
Not any in particular. Like I said, all of the coaches have made their interests be known to me, and I'm developing my relationship with every coach.
Are any of my questions going to work, or are you too smart for me?
I'm too smart for that.
None of them are working. All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.